Hello everyone, Leon X here, and welcome back to another Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments. It's been a while since I played this, and I'm hoping to finish this. There's been a lot of other games that have been out for 2015, and just got caught up in the middle of it. So I just finished Wolfenstein, and I want to finish this too. I want to start on some new games pretty soon.
They are domestic bees, Apis mellifera.
Here we go.
Such industrious workers. Anyway, Watson, I am sorry, but I must leave you. I'm in rather a hurry.
You have a new case?
Yes, but nothing as thrilling as this experiment. A theft of plants at the Royal Botanic Gardens in Kew. I'm helping a minister who's an old friend of mine. You can join me if you like.
Well, I'll admit that I'd far rather accompany you than remain alone here with these workers of yours. Besides, you'll need a helping hand with the flowers you're intending to bring back.
Watson, however did you guess?
For the great Sherlock Holmes to bother with the theft of plants. Come on, admit that you're planning to spoil your little bees with some rare pollens.
Since when did I become so transparent? Let us go.
Alright, so this next case here is the Kew Gardens. And it's gonna be one of those, murder cases, like always. Finally! Damn, that was a long ride.
Well, Holmes, here we are at the Royal Botanic Gardens. There's no doubt that this place is beautiful. But are you really intent on investigating the theft of the plants?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Seems like the graphics are still kind of rendering. So, alright. Cutscene. I barely just moved.
Don't touch anything else, is that clear? Just go and get a bucket of fertilizer. And without turning it over this time. Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you? If you are here for a visit, please do come back on Sunday.
I am afraid that it cannot wait. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson. We are investigating the theft of plants that took place here 5 days ago. A remarkable collection, I believe.
So you're the one in charge, eh?
A small favor for a friend. Now, to whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
I am Martin Hamish. I am the Deputy Director of Kew Gardens. And that fellow yonder
Deputy
is Albert.
Director.
He works here.
I am delighted
He's
to
the
meet
local
you.
sheriff
What
of
can you
this
tell us about the plants?
house.
They were rare and exceptional plants. We presented them at our last exhibition. We haven't removed the stand yet. It is still in the large glass house. We only learned of their disappearance the evening after the exhibition, and nobody saw anything.
No doors were forced?
No, but I would imagine that for a thief it would be fairly easy to gain entry, for there are no guards here.
Well, if you don't mind, we will take a look. Now, you say that it is in the large glass house.
Yes, the one just behind me. Just a second, since Albert has nothing else to do. Albert, show these gentlemen where the exhibition was held.
How many people work here?
Only myself, but occasionally 2 students, Albert, whom you have met, and Miss White.
3 people keeping up with the gardens. Damn, that's a lot of work.
Here it is. This is the place where the stolen plants were exhibited.
Thank you. Is there something the matter?
Yes, there is. All right, the plants were valuable and rare, but it seems to me that the tragedy that took place here only 2 days ago has been entirely forgotten already.
What tragedy are you referring to?
The director of Kew Gardens, Mr. Montague Dunn, he died here just 2 days ago.
We're very sorry. We were not aware. The two of you were good friends?
He was my father.
Oh dear. Our condolences. We should not be troubling you. Please do excuse us for the intrusion.
You say that he died here? in the large glass house.
Holmes?
And we're gonna investigate.
Just here,
We'll find
near
your
the door
father's
to the colonial
killer.
collection. He suffered a heart attack. Just like that. So suddenly. It was terrible. Excuse me, gentlemen, but I cannot remain here. If you need me, I'll be in the reserve. That's the room next to the front of the large greenhouse.
Of course, we understand.
All right, now, Watson, what do you think?
What should we do next, Holmes?
All right, I need a. Kind of up this a bit. Wonder if this. I don't know if I'm recording it way too low where you guys can hear, but I hope this helps. All right. Examine the place of Dunn's death. Montague's death.
According to Albert, this is where his father, Montague Dunn, was found dead.
Where are you running to, Watson?
This sign is broken. Something heavy was dropped upon it.
There's blood.
Someone fell violently against this sign, and they were injured in the clash. Most likely a head wound.
Alright, it is time to use our senses. There's footprints.
The traces are thinner in some places. These boot marks are fresh. It appears as though someone was dragging their feet. The footprints reveal that someone staggered here.
Fragments.
Soil. It should have come from a flower pot. The soil on the side of this flower shelf is the same as that on the ground. Fragments of a flower pot. It fell down here.
All right. A broken pot.
This pot was broken fairly recently. A flower pot recently fell down from these shelves and was misplaced.
The door
was
heavily
smashed at shoulder height. This door handle is new. It was recently changed. The esconsson was breached near the handle. The door was forced from the inside of the Colonial Collection room. The handle was changed afterwards.
I think we need to inspect the Colonial Collection.
All the clues around here
Let's.
are quite suspicious. I need my imagination to make sense of it all. Very strange. Half of the Colonial Collection is absent.
Not yet. Something lying on the floor. Stone chip, stone chip.
This broken fragment was the result of a heavy blow. A fragment of marble, most likely chipped from a statue or sculpture. This is one of the outlets of the ventilation system.
Detergent.
The smell is strong. It is a detergent.
Window.
These windows were perfectly cleaned. Part of this greenhouse was emptied and thoroughly cleaned.
should I... Oh,
According to this, they have light and moisture control in some parts of the building.
Do not touch.
The plants were here. All of them were stolen. Here is a list of the stolen plants.
okay. What else? Search archives, a list. Aha! So when we go back to Baker Street, we shall find it in the archives. Okay, I think... yeah?
This reconstruction reveals a disturbing fact. Montague Dunn damaged the door of the Colonial Collection Room.
He was in a panic, or the door was locked. Was it an accident, or a murder then, I wonder?
Perform an autopsy on Montague Dunn. Then death is suspicious. Why had he forced the door of the Colonial Collection Room? Why had someone clean and empty the room? Was it a trap or a simple accident? We shall find out.
Let's go to Scotland Yard.
Which way should we go?
According...
Can I help you, gentlemen?
Oh, I thought you were over there. Let's inspect you. Do you work here?
do you work here?
Yes, but part-time only. For I'm also studying botany at the University of London.
You're following in your father's footsteps, then that is commendable.
Well, even if botany is not my strongest suit, there are people who say that I could be a good manager.
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again soon.
I want to nose around for a bit.
A task list for Albert, compiled by Martin Hamish. Sweep out the palm house, scrub the toilets, clean the storage shed tools.
Oh, poor guy. All that, and he just became a housekeeper. All right, let's see who you are. Myopic? Very dirty.
Albert told us about the tragic death of Mr. Dunn, the late director of Kew Gardens.
Tragic indeed. His heart attack was quite unexpected.
Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation.
What? I don't want to go that way.
Colonial Collection. Nursery. Seed house. Ventilation system. Dry tropics. Water lily greenhouse. Palm house. Director's office, cloakroom, and laboratory. Colonial Collection. Reserve.
Reserved. All right, all right, all right. Let's get on with it. Yep. Let's go to Scotland Yard. Do an autopsy. A full cavity search, if I may.
I asked Inspector Lestrade to take Montague Dunn's body to Scotland Yard.
It's ready for autopsy, then.
Righty. Here we go. But first, let's examine this.
A beautiful feather pen of a good make. A membership card for the London Crest Club. This watch is of great value.
Letter to Mr. Wayne. My friend, your posters for the great exhibition at the Kew Gardens are very beautiful, but it is surely unnecessary to mention all of the staff. My name alone will be sufficient. Wow, what an asshole, man. I thought I saw smoke, but...
First of all, let us carry out an external examination. There are no suspicious marks upon the chest. Let us finish our external examination. so that we can proceed with the autopsy. There is an injury to the skull, most probably caused by the fall in the water lily greenhouse. The vessels and the pupil of the eye appear quite normal. The air from the lungs carries a faint floral aroma. No redness, stings, or bruises. Nothing suspicious here.
His thumb is quite swollen.
Let us examine the internal organs.
Oh, we're gonna cut him open. Whew! Damn, we just cut him open like a... That's a big incision. Holy shit. Whoa, we just took out his lungs.
The lungs are congested and edematous.
What is this?
The tissue on the inferior lobe of the right lung is damaged, most probably caused by toxins from an unknown plant.
The heart?
The heart's blood vessels show no pathological signs. The heart tissue shows no visible pathological signs. The liver is enlarged. It would seem that he was suffering from an alcohol addiction.
Quite so.
The liver tissue is brown. There are no visible pathological signs.
The stomach.
The stomach tissues show no visible pathological signs. There is a small amount of content. It appears that he breakfasted lightly, only a short while before his death. My suspicions have been substantiated. Montague Dunn, the director of Kew Gardens, died from poisoning. Plant poisoning, to be more exact.
You mean...
Yes, it is murder.
We should inform Lestrade.
He was murdered.
Yes, but do remember, Watson, that I discovered the murder. The challenge is mine.
That's
The
right.
challenge, Holmes.
I'm gonna figure this out before the fucking police does.
Such a
Shit.
perfect murder appeals to me.
Murder of any kind appeals to you.
Because I'm
Is that
Sherlock
all we need to do?
Holmes.
No, we also have the people working at Kew Gardens. Martin Hamish and the son of the victim, Albert Dunn.
And also Miss White, of whom we spoke with Mr. Hamish. Should we bring them all here for interrogation?
No, a few innocuous questions at Kew will suffice, as well as a discreet delve into their personal affairs.
Yeah, we're so nosy.
Yes, Watson. It is time now to open the doors.
And not tell
Even
Scotland
those in
Yard.
the staff building. I suppose that is necessary.
We should also be concerned with the victim himself. After all, we don't know very much about Montague Dunn.
You're enjoying this already, aren't you?
More than a little.
Okay. Find Montague Dunn's killer. And okay, I think we're gonna stop right here. It's been carrying on for quite a bit, and just want to say, if you guys enjoy this video, make sure to subscribe, like, favorite, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time on another Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishment. Have a good day, everyone.